What's your costume called?
Well, I'm Captain Awesome. I'm also Captain All Worn Out.
Wait. If you're doing that, people know it's you.
How do you know? No one can tell it's me.
But look at your hair and look at your beard.
Oh, so what you're saying is...
They know it's you.
Come this way. What you're saying is if you want me... If I want people to not know who I am...
They don't know it's me. With all masks closed.
Okay, so they don't... Alright, well, I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah?
Hopefully people are fooled. Hopefully people know it's not me.
I hope so.
Hopefully they realize that I am the great and awesome Captain All Worn Out.
I brought my Pikachu costume, if that was okay.
You like Pikachu? You have the Pikachu costume? Okay, well, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to All Worn Out. I'm your host, Warren Meredith. On the show today, he's a costume expert. He's a mascot expert. He knows a lot about music, a lot about hockey, a lot about Halloween. He's the amazing, the daring, the debonair Daxson Halden. Hi, everybody. Welcome to All Worn Out. It's a podcast about music. It's a podcast about what you're passionate about. And it's a podcast about what our guest is passionate about. We are so lucky, thrilled, excited. We have the incredible, the daring, the amazing, the hilarious, the talented Daxson Halden. Daxson, who are you? You're Jack Skellington.
Yes, I am Jack Skeleton.
Have you seen that movie?
Yes.
Nightmare Before Christmas?
I saw Jack and Sally before, at the Collingwood Mall.
What? You saw Jack and Sally at the Carlingwood Mall?
Yeah.
Wow, lucky. So that's a pretty sweet costume. I mean, you got this bow tie here, right?
Yep. Oh, no, it's not a bow tie. It's a spider.
But it's like a spider bow tie, right?
It's a spider bow tie.
Yeah, okay.
And it's a picture of Jack right here.
Oh, excellent. The Pumpkin King, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm basically a superhero.
Yeah.
I'm a podcast superhero.
Yeah.
And, but I'm a tired superhero. I'm a little bit exhausted. There's just a lot of saving in the world right now.
Yeah, there's a lot saving.
Yeah. All right, Daxson, oh gosh, my glasses are fogging up. That's tricky to do. Wee. So this isn't your costume though for Halloween, is it?
No, not at all.
All right, let's see your face, Daxson. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Who is that guy?
It's Daxson.
That's Daxson?
Yeah.
Oh man, what a cool guy. That guy's my buddy. That Daxson guy's my buddy. Daxson, what's your favorite part about Halloween?
My favorite part of Halloween is that you get to dress up in Halloween and get trick-or-treating.
Sit back for me a little bit. Perfect. Just so that way we can see your face, right? We want to see your excellent face, good sir. No. Now he's gone away. Ah! Okay, so you like the fact you get to dress up?
Yes.
And more than the candy?
More than the candy.
What if your mom took your candy? What if you had to go trick-or-treating and the point was to get candy for your mom and dad?
Well, the point is that if you want mom and dad want candy, you gotta share.
Really? So will you share with them?
Yeah.
That's nice of you.
But you can't eat too much. That's why you have to share, because it's unhealthy.
Oh, okay. And is there some that it's better to eat than other kinds?
If I want to eat lots of candy, then I would say I would eat something healthy with it too.
Yeah, right? So have some carrots and some...
Like water.
Yeah, keep hydrated.
Keep hydrated.
Speaking of keeping hydrated, the last time that we saw Daxson here on the podcast, Daxson, you were raising money for a charity event. You were cycling, you were riding your bike. And how far were you biking again?
Right. I'm still on this challenge, but it stopped, but the money still went to sick kids now.
Excellent. But did you get done most of what you wanted to do?
Yes, I got most of it. Well, I got $8,000.
I think it was $1,800.
$1,800.
Yeah. But still, that's really good. You should be very proud of that. Yeah. That you did that, and you did that all by biking and raising awareness through the Great Cycle Challenge for sick kids. Mm-hmm. And thank you. We want to say thank you, you and me both, to everybody out there who helped us, who gave a donation, who supported
our challenges.
Yes. Thank you so much. So Daxson, how's school going? What grade are you in?
1.
All right. And how's it going?
It's going good.
I mean, what do you have to do? Do you have to count to 100?
They're saying that we're learning to count to 100 by ones. Oh, sorry, by tens. By tens?
Okay, that's pretty cool. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, do it.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Woo! That's so good, Daxson. Excellent job. And going up from there, it's just the same. The only difference is you just say 100. So you say 110, 120, 130, 140. It's the same, right? And then
except it's 100.
That's right. So you're doing excellent. Now, I guess you have to know the alphabet, right?
Yeah.
And you have to be able to... Did they make you write?
Yes, but they have to write a lot for homework when I go home.
Wow. It's... And how do you find that? Do you enjoy... Do you like that?
No, not a lot.
What about math?
Math? Yeah, it's fun.
Math is fun?
1 + 1 = 2.
Okay, I'm so happy you said that, Daxson, because on another podcast, on a very famous podcast on Joe Rogan, the guest, Terrence, said, if you can believe it, he said that 1 + 1 is 1. Isn't that silly?
Yeah, it's really silly.
Because we know...
Is it
right.
me that say that?
No. You said 1 + 1 is 2, which is right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're a good guest. You're a smart guest. Mm-hmm. Here on All Worn Out, we don't question the basic generality of math because we just don't know that much about it. But we do our best. Whoop. Drop my list. Okay, so, Daxson. Do you want to go for another costume? Daxson has brought different costumes for us today.
Yep, I brought lots of costumes.
Okay, so while Daxson makes a quick change here, I'll most likely edit and do a little cut, and we'll be back with Daxson and his new costume. Or I can just talk to you right now, You are watching All Worn Out. You should be here right now. You must subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to All Worn Out. And we're back. Oh my goodness. What do we have here? It's a wild Pikachu.
It's a Pikachu.
A wild Pikachu has appeared. Now tell me, have you ever played Pokemon?
Pokemon?
Yeah,
No.
You never played the game?
No, not before.
But do you want to one day?
I do.
Then how did you hear about Pikachu?
We just found this and I found about Pikachu.
How did you know about Pikachu?
Because, people, at friends at school, they like Pokemon and that's why I know Pikachu.
Okay, so there are people at school that know about Pokemon, and that's how...
Yeah.
Keep dropping my list. That's how you learned about Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty sweet. I mean, I'll tell you, Pikachu is do you know what his ability is? Do you know what he can do?
What can he do?
He's electric.
He's electric?
Yeah, he shocks people. That's not very nice, is it?
No, not very nice.
But he's cute, so people like him. So.
But not the real Pikachu does that.
Yeah, the real Pikachu, he goes and he electrocutes other Pokemon.
But never electrocutes humans, right?
Well, in the cartoon, he did it to Ash. He did it to his owner a few times, 'cause he'd get mad at him, and he did it for like comic relief, which is when you do something it's funny for the audience, you know. So let me ask you this question. I heard that you went to a Sparty Cat birthday party.
Yes.
And did you bring anything Sparty Cat related today?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, we'll get into that later.
Yeah, later on.
All right. So then, instead, let me ask you about another question. We'll come back to the senator's questions afterwards, okay?
Is it about a mascot?
Well, I'm going to ask you all that when you're in that outfit.
Okay.
So instead, let me ask you about Nanny Kathy and Papa G and going there to make pumpkins.
Okay. So how we carve these pumpkins is we gotta get, first step, we cut out, I would cut out the top, but now Mommy heard we have to cut out the bottom. Then we scoop out the seeds, and then we get a marker, we draw the face, and then cut them out, and then make them to a jack-o'-lantern.
Now, what designs did you make?
What?
What design did you make on your jack-o'-lantern?
I made a silly face.
A silly face? Can you show me a silly face right now? If you're out there at home, make a silly face. It's a lot of fun getting dressed up in costumes and making silly faces.
Lots of fun.
Yes, and I love about Halloween that there's all that good candy.
Yeah, lots of candy.
And I used to go out with a pillow sack. And
Pillow sack?
yeah, I think your mom did too. And that's what we would use to collect candy. We would use your pillow, that you put the bag and put the pillow in the sleeping bag. So we take that sleeping bag, take the pillow out, and we take that bag and use that to get the candy in it. Trick or treat, and they put in, you fill up fill that up. What do you use?
So when I go out for Halloween, I have a basket and then I fill it up with candy.
Well, that's pretty cool. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
And, I mean, like I said, then I guess your mom and dad have to check it, because it's really important that your mom and dad get to go through your candy first before you eat it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they always told me when I was growing up. And then there's candies that I don't like that I would get, and I'd say, Dad, take these candies. Do you do that as well?
Take the candy?
Like, is there any candy you don't like?
Yeah.
That you get on Halloween sometimes?
Yeah.
Do you know which ones those are? Because for me, it was those little brown toffee cubes that were like really caramelly and chewy.
Yeah.
I didn't want those.
You didn't want those?
No. And I also didn't want black licorice.
What is black licorice?
Have you ever had Twizzlers?
No, never before.
Well, Twizzlers, one day you'll have those. Those are like red licorice, and it's just a type of candy.
Oh, I think licorice. I had red licorice before.
Yeah, but just not black. See, I don't like the black flavored. And
what does it taste like?
Like a certain types of alcohol, really. I mean...
Okay, I might I don't think I'll try it one because I don't like alcohol.
Yeah, you're way too young.
I'm way too young.
You shouldn't be worried about that for many years.
Many years I won't be worried for that.
Now, Daxson, tell me, what do you love most about going to Nanny Kathy's and Papa G's? Don't know?
I don't know.
How about getting hugs?
Yeah, getting hugs.
How about... Is there any favorite food that they make for you?
Yeah.
What do they make?
Burgers.
Burgers?
Smash burgers.
Smash burgers? With fries?
Sometimes.
What about milkshake?
Milkshake? No.
Do you like chocolate milkshakes?
What are chocolate milkshakes?
Oh man, if you haven't had a milkshake yet, I think you're either lactose intolerant or you're missing out, man. So one day I'll get you a milkshake. Tell me about going to the log farm with Sade Maeve, my niece.
Sade. She's this little baby. That's Jessica.
That's right, my sister Jessica, it's her baby. And you went also with your brother.
And Mommy.
And Mommy. And your brother's name is Lenny,
And
right?
Yeah.
And what's Lenny gonna be for Halloween?
The donkey, and then Mommy's gonna be Princess Fiona, and Daddy's gonna be the dragon.
And you're gonna be Shrek.
Shrek, yes.
Did you think of all that?
No, I didn't even plan this. My mom planned it.
Wow, you've got a great mom. I mean, that's a pretty great plan, I think, for Halloween. Whenever you go up to Granny Grover's up at Constance Bay.
In the summer, I think.
Yeah, and whenever you go there, I heard you play dominoes with her.
Yeah, dominoes.
Do you know something? When I was your age, I played dominoes with Granny. She loves playing dominoes, and all of us grandkids, your mom, Auntie KK, Tobin, we would all play dominoes with Granny and Grandpa. Now, when you go see Grandpa, do you play shuffleboard with him, or that game where you...
Shuffleboard, yeah.
Yes, he likes that game, eh?
He likes that game, but I think next time I'll ask him if we can play dominoes. And then I think the next time, in a few years, we'll go play pool.
Excellent.
The pool is actually in the shuffleboard room.
I think that's a great plan. I think that's a really good plan. Okay, Daxson, I think it's time for another change of outfit. What do you think?
Okay.
Let's see another Daxson costume, and we'll be right back.
Of your Ottawa Senators!
Woo! Here he is, Mini Spartacat. Very good job. All right, Daxson, tell me, you went to Sparty's, his birthday party.
Yep. So I'm tell you what.
So what mascots went there?
Okay, so when I saw Sparty, there was there was a killer whale there.
A killer whale?
A killer whale.
What team is that?
The Vancouver Canucks.
Yep.
And
Yep.
he was actually biting my head while I was taking a picture of Sparty Cat.
He was biting your head?
He was biting my head.
Oh my goodness me. Scary, scary.
And there was Thunderbug from the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Thunderbug. Very cool.
And Youppi was there.
Youppi.
And I think the Ottawa 67's mascot.
Oh, the puck guy?
Yeah, the puck guy.
Yeah.
He was there, but I didn't see him.
Oh.
Cubby was there.
Who's Cubby?
I think he's a mascot from the Ottawa team, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There was Cappy from the Ottawa Titans.
Okay.
There was Hunter from the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah.
And there was Lumber Black Joe from the Ottawa Red Blacks.
Okay. I mean, so there was a whole bunch of mascots there, and they were all there to celebrate Sparty.
Okay, let me think if there's more.
Well, I'm sure there was. Because Spartacat's so popular that everybody would want to go and say happy birthday. So,
Let me think who else was there.
did you meet Spartacat?
I met like almost all of them except the Ottawa 67's mascot.
Okay, and like when you met Spartacat, what happened?
So how I find him was he was in our section waving flags, and then he was using the tambourine, and then he waved at me.
And then you were on the big screen, weren't you?
Yes.
And like on the big screen, and everyone could see you in like the whole building.
No, only in the arena.
Oh, wow. Well, still, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you were excited about that?
I was excited about that.
Okay. And did any of the mascots talk to you, or did they just did like mascot stuff?
Mascot stuff.
Because like they're not supposed to talk, right?
Yeah. That's what I told you on the other podcast. They don't talk.
Yeah. It's true, you did. You did tell me that. Okay, so was there any games at that you went to?
Games?
Yeah, Sens games?
I think there was only 2 this year.
Okay.
That's what I only went to is the practice.
Yeah.
The practice one, and I went to the Spartacat's birthday.
And who is your favorite player?
Tim Stutzla.
Stutzla. Yeah. He's a great player, man.
He's a great player.
And did you notice, like, look at my colors right now on my superhero costume. Red, black, and white. And what colors are on your jersey? Red, black, white, and gold. So I'm only missing the gold.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, eh?
Pretty good.
So I pretty much got the red, black colors on right now. The Ottawa Red Blacks. Do. You go to football games before?
Never.
Do you think you will one day?
Yeah, I think I will one day.
Excellent. Good to hear. So, Daxson, Deuce was your favorite player. You like to go to the games. You like the mascots. Do you have a favorite costume or a favorite mascot?
A favorite mascot? Well, I'm still thinking, but I don't know what Carlton Bear is. Did you met him before?
Carlton Bear?
Yeah.
Is he for the Toronto Maple Leafs?
Yes, but did you met him?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever met him.
Did you went to a Toronto game?
No. But you met him?
Never.
But you dress up as Carlton.
I already did that. I think last year. Yeah, I did that last year.
Thunder. We got thunder rolling through. So if we lose power, if things just disconnect, that's why. Because we're going to get a power surge. Anyways, that's okay. It can rain. It can storm. That's part of Halloween. It's spooky. Right? Oh, there's Sasha. She's very excited. And scared. So if Sasha comes around, folks, don't worry about it. She was outside.
Closed.
Yeah. But she was just scared, so they let her in, and that's okay. Sasha, lay down. And, yeah. Okay. So do you have any more costumes for us? How many more? Yeah, tell me how many you got. 3 more? All right, let's go. We'll be right back, folks. Daxson's gonna show us our next Halloween costume idea. Happy Halloween! Ooh. And we're back. And this time, we have with us Officer Daxson. He's Officer Daxson of the law. Aren't you, good sir? And what do you like to do? What do you do in the city?
I look for people.
What do you look for people? What kind of people?
I look for traffic.
You look for traffic?
And I see if people don't break the law.
And okay, but what happens if you see somebody who's breaking the law? Well, there came Sasha. She really wanted to see us. She's just a big dog.
Right.
Go and lay down, Sasha. She'll only kiss you.
Right.
Okay, that was some chaos, wasn't it?
Sorry, guys in YouTube, but we just had the big dog.
Daxson, you handled that great, by the way. She just wanted to give you a couple kisses, right?
Yeah. And what else is I actually got more costumes than I did. I actually got 10,000 costumes at my house.
You have 10,000 costumes at your house.
Yeah.
Well, what if I told you that I have a bunch of costumes too?
How many?
Well,
Let's see the next one.
what if I told you that I had a pirate costume? Then what would you say?
Aha!
Yar, matey. I be the captain of the 7 seas. And I be seeing a police officer here with me. Yar, matey. What do you think about that?
That was good.
Would you like to be a pirate?
I do have a pirate costume.
You do?
I do.
Okay. What else do you like about dressing up like a pirate, about a police officer, Daxson?
That you get to eat donuts.
Oh my goodness. Who told you that?
Police officers like donuts.
Who told you that?
Police officers like donuts.
According to who?
Watching police officer videos.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that's true. You can't just assume that all police officers like donuts.
But only some do, and I like donuts.
Okay, well, true story for you. When I worked at Tim Hortons years ago, the police officers, I worked the night shift, and the police officers would come in at like 3, 4 in the morning, and when they started their shift, or were ending their shift, and I would be making fresh muffins and fresh donuts, and they wanted them, but not for themselves. They wanted to take them home to their wives, because it was fresh. Funny, eh?
Funny. Did they wear their uniform?
Oh, yes. It was the end or the beginning of their shift, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's a great costume. Let's see the next one. Well, howdy there, partner.
Howdy there.
How you doing there? I'm a cowboy now. And you, my good friend, you look like you're a firefighter. Now, how you like to fight fires?
Yeah.
What do you fight fires with?
Hoses.
Hoses that shoot?
With
What are they? What comes out of the hose?
water.
That's right. And so you like to hose down that fire and get rid of... You know, one time my barn caught on fire and all the cows were in there and they're going, moo, moo, moo. And I had to call on the firefighters. You guys came, you saved us. You saved my favorite cow, Betsy. She's been with me for at least 20 years.
20 years, eh?
Yeah, my favorite cow. So tell me, have you ever rescued a cat from a tree?
Never.
But I thought firefighters did that.
Well, we only get car accidents once in a while.
Oh my goodness, that's scary stuff, isn't it?
I know it's very scary, but
Like, firefighters are so brave.
they're so brave in their oxygen mask.
What would we do without police and firefighters, Daxson?
Then, what if I'm saying, how about this? I was at the park with nobody, not even my family, that were not even close to home.
Don't worry about it, Daxson. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So what I was saying was, when once in a while we get phone calls from like firefighter fires, accidents, people stuck in the trees, if we get 911 calls, we get once in a while, and people, if it's a fire, then we gotta dress interim equipment like me. See, I went very fast, and that's how you gotta go fast for a fire.
So basically what you're saying is you need to be prepared.
You need to prepared. What you need is, I only got my firefighter jacket and my helmet. And you always need a walkie with you, because if you have a partner, then if you don't have one, that means
Coming this way, buddy. You're going off camera.
you should have a walkie-talkie. It's because of the talking of the fire where it is and where your address is.
You gotta communicate.
We gotta communicate with the walkie-talkie.
You gotta
especially with the radio.
tell everybody what's going on so you're on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that very much, Firefighter Daxson.
Are we gonna do another one?
Of course we are. Would you like to change again?
Yeah.
Here. And we're back. Oh my goodness, it looks like I have caught myself a leprechaun, good folks. And step right up. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up and see the real live leprechaun. The very first time you ever got to see a leprechaun in your life, I bet. Boy, crikey. Right? Do you have an Irish accent? This is a British one. This is my bad Cockney accent. If I was going to do a leprechaun, it'd be more like this. You're Daxson the wee leprechaun, aren't you?
Yeah.
Now, if I caught you, I get your pot of gold? Oh, shay.
You don't get my gold. I make a rainbow, and you get to go to the other side of the rainbow to get the gold.
Wow. But if I catch you, you have to give it to me.
Yeah.
That's the rules.
It's the rules.
Okay. Oh, shay. You'll never get me pot of gold. You'll never get me pot of gold. Me lucky charms. That's right. And I also have in this one as well that could also be like, a bowler hat. They call this a bowler. So this one's more like, this is like the showman style, or like you look great. And so this would be more like the one that you wear if you were like a coach driver, I think, like with horses. This one, I think maybe it's maybe it's a bit lower class. Or maybe it's higher. You see, that's the other thing. If I'm being more esteemed, I'm being an esteemed gentleman.
Esteemed gentleman.
All right, so do you have a song for me about leprechauns?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. How's it go?
Count down from 3 and then I'll sing it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
You always made it from leprechauns. And when you see them, they'll always give you some pot and gold. But they might give you a really small one. But it's not always. But maybe they always made a leprechaun. Made a leprechaun on... What's it called again?
That's
St. Patrick's Day.
Great finish. That's how you do a song about leprechauns. I will tell you that right now. I don't think I've heard almost any song that good, that fast, just made, that's so good. So Daxson, I have one more thing for you to try on for me. Would you put on a wig for me?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can leave the beard on if you want. I mean, it's up to you. But this is here. There we go. Okay, so let's just turn your head for me. Turn this way, look that way. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, you can turn the other way. There you go. Now you got a proper mullet. Okay? Now you're playing Joe Dirt right now. Okay? But basically, I think that mullet looks good on you.
Mm-hmm. You have anything?
I think it looks real good on you. I mean, you put the hat on. I mean, you put the beard on. Okay? I don't even recognize you no more. I mean, who are you? Hey, did you lose a tooth?
Yeah.
How'd you lose that tooth? Who took it?
The Tooth Fairy.
No, she did not.
She did.
The Tooth Fairy took your tooth?
Yeah.
And what did she give you back?
$10.
What? Excuse me?
She gave me $10.
No, she did not.
Yeah, she did.
You're exaggerating.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
There's no way that she gave you $10. I just don't believe it.
Ask my mom.
Wow. Like, all I can really say about that is it makes me sad because you know what the tooth fairy used to give me?
What?
A loonie. 1 loonie. Why does the tooth fairy like you that much more than me?
Because if the dentist pulled it out, that means you get double money.
Like, what did you do that means that the tooth fairy likes you so much?
Because
Because what?
she likes me.
I don't get it. I really don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right. I'm calling the tooth fairy tonight. I'm going to send them an email
Yeah,
if their office is closed.
yeah.
And I'm going to say, look, I'm not real happy. And, you know, what do you think about me? Do you think I look good like this?
Call the tooth fairy, because she's always open every night.
Every single night?
Yeah, because they gotta bring money to the kids tonight, I guess.
Would you want that job?
Can I call the tooth fairy?
No, you're a kid.
Can I call the tooth?
Kids can't call the tooth fairy. She doesn't want to. You're not allowed to. Only grown-ups who help kids get stuff like stuff from Santa, stuff from the tooth fairy. Only
I want to call the tooth fairy tonight.
you can't. Only your mom can.
Can I call her and Mommy calls it and I talk to her?
No, that's against the law.
No, you're joking.
I wish I was. It's only under very special circumstances you could.
can ask an officer then.
You better ask the officer because I'm telling you the truth. I wouldn't lie. Now, you dress up as Santa Claus too, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah? Are you excited for that as well this Christmas?
Yeah.
But first, it's Halloween. Daxson, do you know any Halloween songs?
Yeah.
All right, give us a Halloween song.
Countdown to 3.
3, 2, 1.
You are made from Halloween. This Halloween mystery. On Thursday, it's gonna be warm. So, we made it from the olden times when the indigenous people, they didn't do Halloween, but Canada people did. But they did get lots of candy.
Excellent. Excellent song. Now, I like how historical you got with that. You're absolutely right that, I don't know, you're absolutely right, Daxson, that not everybody always celebrated Halloween in North America, that came later. And that's good that's good you know history. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Daxson, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
You're welcome.
I want to say thank you for singing songs for us.
You're welcome.
I want to say thank you for getting dressed up and showing us different Halloween costumes. Next year, people, come back to this episode and find a great Halloween costume idea. Or if you're seeing this in the morning and you don't know what to wear tonight, well, look, now we've given you some ideas, right?
Yep, giving you ideas of the police officer one, or the Pikachu one, or the Santa one, or you can dress up as Shrek.
Now, you're going as Shrek, so that'll be pretty amazing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Daxson. And Daxson, can you say thank you to everyone out there?
Thank you so much, everybody. We have made it from this Halloween podcast.
That's right. And we'll see you all again next time on All Worn Out. Bye-bye, everybody. Woohoo! Good job, Daxson.